All Woodlands Senior Living locations across the state have been accredited by the Joint Commission. These are the first assisted living facilities to earn the premier status in Maine. The Joint's gold seal of approval is given to each individual location. It stands as a symbol of quality that reflects a healthcare organization's commitment to providing safe and quality resident care. In all, 10 Woodlands Senior Living facilities are being recognized, including Rockland, Waterville, Madison, Hallowell, and Brewer.